Okay, so since my other project's delayed until I can get the rest of the supplies, I was gonna wait to start this one and get the other one done, but might as well. And when I went downstairs to check on my phone for my other project, my Amazon box arrived, and it took me a minute to think what the heck was coming from Amazon, and I remembered it's the rest of the stuff for my other project. My brain. But anyway, I'm gonna open this up and show you what my next project is. Yeah, there's easier ways to do this, but since I'm sitting here, I don't want to get up and grab anything to cut this with. There we go. Okay. Green leggings that I will not be wearing. Can you guess what my next project is? I am making a life-size stuffed Grinch because I'm a crazy person. So here's the deal with this guy. You know those Grinch cutouts where they're pulling the lights down so that your house is fully decorated without fully decorating it? Well, Baby's dad didn't want to do a whole lot for Christmas this year because we did a whole lot for Halloween on his house, and I thought, how am I not compromising my house for his house? So I remembered that one of our neighbors that doesn't live in our neighborhood anymore did that one year with the Grinch. So I sent him a picture of one that I found online, and I said, if you can cut a board for me, I can paint this, and we can put up one-string lights. And yeah, and he thought that was a good idea. Baby thought it was a great idea. So I was pricing out plastic boards and wood boards and things like that, and found one that would work. He's dragging his feet about getting it. And again, I'm sort of propped up here in Baby's room and painting and everything. And I love to paint. And I'm not too bad at it. The thing that's challenging for me is spatial sizing on large projects. I've painted some really large animals and large things for our church's VBS in years past that turned out really well. But I need like the big outline so that I don't screw up the spacing. Once I have the outline, then I understand it. So usually I use a projector, which I do not have at my disposal at the moment. So I was a little nervous about tracing the Grinch. Probably could have done it, but you know, my color brain, I was a little nervous about figuring it out. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I had the idea of making a life-size stuffed one with some felt and a mask and some other things, and it's not really going to cost me more than how much the board was going to be, and then all the paint, and then the ceiling for the paint. It might end up costing me a little bit more, and I might actually be some more work, but it felt more like manageable work, and I think I could make it look cooler than just a cutout. So it looks like the real Grinch is stealing the lights off the trees. And when I mentioned the idea to Baby, he flipped. So here we are. Okay, so the Grinch supplies. I already showed you the mask for the face / head. For the back of the head, I got some green felt from Walmart, and I also, which is coming later this weekend, got some hairy green fabric. So the back of his head, stuff it, and make the back of his head so he's got the real face. I showed you the green leggings. I got a felt tree skirt for $4.98 at Walmart that I'm going to turn into the Santa jacket. And then I got a whole bunch of the 98-cent felt Santa hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I'm going to be using. One for his actual Santa hat, 2 for his little slipper feet. And the other ones for the felt to go around the Santa suit, because I had ordered the one with the white, but even though the website they had it, they did not in fact have it, and I did not really. That one was actually like $3.98, which is weird. But anyway, I was not spending $5.99 for shipping or driving to the Walmart an hour away, because the Walmart's on the other side of my town. Okay. So I found this. It works. It works. Yes, and the felt will also be for his hands. I have this huge bag of pillow stuffing for a project from a couple years ago that did not pan out. Basically, it didn't pan out because the reason to make it was no longer a reason to make it. So I had it in the trunk of my car for 2 years. So I'm going to use that, and I showed you in the other video, which I'm not sure which video is going to air yet. I guess whichever project I get done first. Bubble wrap packaging from my moving lights to help. And the pillow stuffing I plan on covering in plastic, since this guy is going to be outside. I chose felt because it doesn't matter if it gets wet. And so we'll create the body with stuffing by stuffing the clothes, and we'll have them covered in plastic inside the clothes. So that is how I plan to build him. I am going to use coat wires to shape his one leg and his arms, and a coat to hold a coat hanger, like a big coat hanger, to shape out his shoulders. We're going to put him on a big stake, so the one leg will be attached to the stake. They'll go all the way up and up into his head, that will be attached to the ground, and we'll hang the coat hanger off of that. And the wires will then be attached to the leg wire will be attached to the stake, and the hanger with the arm wires will be attached. So he's creeping and pulling the lights down. So that is my plan. I'm probably first going to make the Santa coat, and then cut these down for the feet. And then what I will do is either hot glue or stitch, or probably a combination of both. So I'm not doing a ton of sewing, but this hot glue doesn't fall apart. The feet to the bottom of the leggings, and then the one leg where the stake will go through, I'll leave a hole for the stake to go up. And then I will start stuffing the legs, and then we will attach the legs to this, and we will stuff out the body and the arms, and then we will glue the fabric to the back of the head and stuff the head and put it all on the stake. Sounds simple enough. Let's see if it really is. So I don't have a whole lot of time before I have to pick up baby, so I'm going to start with feet and see how far I get. So we have a booty. Ta-da! I gotta go get baby from school. Okay, so excuse the mess of the blankets and checking my oxygen level earlier. But I got this on Amazon. I think it was like $10.90 or something like that. They are pillow covers. So there are 6 of them that came with this. They're pillow covers of this fluffy material. And I can open them up and use them for part of his body. So one of them is going to be, let me see here. And one of them is going to be his I'm gonna cut holes here and here to stick the legging legs through, and then stuff it, and then attach this to the coat, and then stuff the coat and continue on through that with this guy. And then we're gonna use one of these for the back of his head. So we'll glue it around his face there, where the fur is supposed to be, and attach on either side, and then stuff it. I put on the Santa hat. I'm very excited. This stuff is pretty nice. It's almost too soft to put outside. But like I said, it came in a pack of 6. And it was cheaper than like the packs of 2 that I saw on there. And way cheaper than just like a 12 by 12 square of it. So I figured with this, I would have left over, but also if I screwed up or found that I needed more or wanted to put some on his, like make his hands out of this instead of the felt, or add some to like patches to his legs or something, I had the flexibility to do that. So we'll see how much of it I end up needing to use, but at least so soft, so soft. So booty number 2. Ta-da! Now we Grinch feet. Alright. What am I gonna do next? Do I sew these to the bottom of the leggings? Do I move on to making the jacket? Decisions. Maybe the leggings onto these to just keep moving my way up the body. Okay, so leggings it is. And these are really soft. Too. And softer than the fuzz. Yeah. These came in other colors. I might have to go online and buy some more appropriate colored ones to wear. Not that there's anything wrong with lime green, if that is your thing. Yes, these will do nicely. Look at that. Look how those greens go. Oh. It makes me happy when my ideas actually start to work out. Okay. Now I'm going to attach you and keep you open at the same time. Okay, so what I ended up doing was sticking the boot, turning the leggings inside out, sticking the boot inside out, inside of the bottom of the leggings. I lined up what would be the back of the leggings with this back seam of the booty, and then just stitched the leggings along that back seam so I wasn't sewing up the boot any further. And also, since the boot is bigger than this, not stitching it into there. The reason why I did it inside is because when I would turn it out inside out, the boot should be on the outside of the leggings. So let's see if I screwed this up or not. Sticking my hand in Hey, did it right. Yay. Yay. Okay. I do, though, want to figure out how to stitch it in to the front. I just turn it back inside out. The same thing. Hey, that'll work. Some stitching you can see, but hey, authenticity. The Grinch's real suit was hand-stitched very quickly, so that's what we're going for here, right? The real thing? That's what I'll tell myself, at least. If the rest of this project crashes and burns, I at least have a really cool Grinch costume. Booties attached. Next, I will probably start to stuff them, or I will just jump to the jacket so that I have all the pieces in place. We'll see.